I'm going to come out with my idea first because I've got an idea that I've been chatting to a few people about. It's like a bit of a fantasy that with the already established local state comps that there are, so we've got the Perth Open, I'm sure you've got the Sydney Open, all that sort of jazz. You create an event, a division that's separate to all the divisions that are currently listed.
We're talking seniors here.
Talking seniors.
Yeah.
So this is how to incentivize seniors, right?
Yeah.
And you make it like a Premier League system, a pool system. So you have two sides of the bracket. Like let's say you've got lightweights, heavyweights, because there's not really that many in each division. So you've got under 75, over 75, or whatever you want to break it. Let's say you've got 6 or 7 or 8 in each category, 4 on each side. They do the round robin, and then you've got your 2 finalists that go into the semi-final, and then but you're creating more matches, so it's much more worth it to come over. You're guaranteed 3 fights, and then you move on to the final, or however you want to split it like that. But you piggyback already onto the established event. You don't create another event just for an open, another version of the Australian Open, so that's my idea. And realistically, it's not that hard to add on, let's say, another hour to an event, or run it in between. And it also brings a spectacle to those local events. You've got the best in the country, right, competing in your backyard with all these young kids to watch and their parents to watch.
I love that idea, Mitch. And especially if you put it in the middle of the day, put it during lunchtime. So people get a break from competing, and they get to watch what will be a spectacle of that. And you can have 2 tatamis running, so each side of the pool. So it's not just one mat, and it makes it elite. I love that idea, but you're still financially.
But
how is this possible?
Such a big if. Like,
well, here's another layer to incentivize it, right? So if we have our national ranking system, right, and we say we've only got 2 selection criteria competitions, right? This is now a selection criteria comp. You must attend.
Can't do it.
Why not?
Yeah, I don't think you can. What's the chicken and the egg? You can't start with the chicken before the egg or something like that. You've got to get people to come to these tournaments and then say, okay, we're going to make it a national qualifying event. You can't say you need to be at these events because it depends on your selection depends on it. And that just puts people like Daniel Thielen in a near impossible position if they can't make that.
I think it's an achievable fantasy, this one.
100% it is. There's a way to do everything.
Yeah.
And I think the crux of it does come down to money.
Yeah, it's tough.
Like the making it worth it, I feel like that's step 1. Make it worth it so athletes want to go and compete in this event. That's step 1. Step 2 is the time off work. How you're going to justify going for just one weekend. If it was lunchtime event, do they have to catch the flight straight after that to go home for work the next day? Do you put it in the morning? Do you put it on the day before? You can't put it on the day before, but there's so many things to consider. So
Nathan hasn't been sleeping a night.
Yeah,
contemplating this.
Well, as you said at the start, you want my idea. This is my idea.
Wait. No, we'll do it after the break.
Okay, that is a good idea.
Because I feel like we're going to dissect the hell out of it, but it's going to be good.